Hello, everybody, and welcome to March 2021. It is officially here. I am your host, Diana Durrell Gutierrez, intuitive relationship coach and spiritual mentor, here with your Goddess Guidance Oracle message. So, this is where I pull cards for each week of the month and offer my intuitive hits and also important dates that you want to be aware of. Excuse me. And I encourage you to get a sheet of paper out and write down any insights that come up, because this is an intuitive community. You all will have your own messages coming through, and you can listen to the replay to get additional messages. So first off, what is the theme of March? March is all about power. And I'm not talking about external power. I'm talking about internal self-confidence, that kind of power. So where do you feel like you're still gaining confidence? Where do you still feel maybe a little bit insecure, but you know that it's time to step up in your life? This could be around anything, around relationships, how you show up in partnership, how you show up in business, how you show up with your health. Even your relationship to the divine is up for negotiation and refinement this month. So keep the word power as your watchword and ask yourself as you go through the month, what helps me feel powerful? What would bring me more confidence? And what drains my energy, or where do I leak my power? Okay, so as we begin the month, again, just to set the stage, I'm using two decks. The first deck is from Paige Ashmore's Tarot of the Kingdoms, if you want to check it out. And the second deck I'm using is Denise Linn's Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Both fantastic. I wanted to mix it up. And I don't know which cards are going to come up. I'm going to be just as surprised as you this morning. So for this first week in March, we got Queen of Fire. Look how beautiful that is. What I'm getting when I look at this card, this is a week where you can really tap into your passions. What is it that really sets your heart on fire? And really anything less than that is not worth your time or energy. So I also hear intuitively, like, there may be opportunities that appear this week, but they don't really have a lot of heart behind them. It's like, like, yes, somebody offered it to me, but I don't really feel it in my heart. So then don't go for it. But if you feel this fire in your belly, then you want to pay attention. The other thing I'm noticing here, the Queen of Fire, she's so chill. She's not trying to force the fire out. She's just kind of holding it out. So pay attention to your energy levels this week and where your energy naturally wants to go. And don't feel bad if you need to sleep more or if you need to be quiet more. This is really a week of trusting your gut, trusting your passions, and noticing where maybe you thought you were passionate about something, but you no longer care. So February, as we wrapped up last month, was about recalibrating. And so now that you've recalibrated, you may see where the dust falls, so to speak, where the chips fall, and what's important to you and what just doesn't matter anymore. So then we go to the second week in March. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. In this card, what I'm drawn to for everybody is the water, right? The stillness of the water. And there's something about emotional maturity this month. So where do you need to master your emotions? And when you do so, it can take you to places you've never been. So psychic insights are possible. You may even be taking a short or a long trip somewhere. But this is about a perspective shift and mastering those emotions, being that queen, that king of your own life, and trusting too that if you need to take risks, right? Like, the water here is calm. Even though you're going somewhere new, your internal waters can be calm. So don't let anything take you off your game in the second week, but know that new things are encouraged. So if you do get presented with a new opportunity that seems a little scary but also exciting, that might be a sign that your soul is really wanting to go in that direction. And then as we get to the end of the first week, we have a beautiful new moon in Pisces. It's coming in the morning around 3 a.m. Pacific. And so by the end of the second week, it's really about intuitive insights, about your feelings. You may find that some relationships come to an end, and you may get a rush of insights about new relationships or new connections. So that's why I'm saying I have a feeling that you're going to be traveling either in your mind or literally to new places and trying on new perspectives. And some of the relationships that maybe were kind of on the fence will fall away by that new moon. And Pisces is such a psychic sign, so it wouldn't surprise me if your dream life was more active in the second week. I always suggest to private clients to keep a dream journal, see if there's patterns to what you're dreaming about or even what you're thinking about and what you're drawn to in the outside world. All right, let's go to week 3. Another Queen card. I love all these Queen cards, Paige. Queen of Air. This reminds me of like the fairy godmother in Cinderella. She's just like sitting in her little air kingdom bubble, and there are peacocks at her feet, and she's just there with her magic wand, like, what do you want? I love it. So this third week, if I were to give you a word, it's about wonder and magic. So now that you've released relationships, you've welcomed new experiences, you've begun to master some of those pesky emotions, what do you want to create? That third week in March is also the week that we have the spring start officially on the 20th. So it's the perfect time to start anew, to try new things, to take a chance, and to believe in magic. So going back to the things maybe from childhood that help you feel that sense of imagination, that sense of possibility and expansion, it's the perfect time to do it. And also to take back your power. Again, that power word comes up. Where have you been maybe falling into victim-like thinking or passive thinking? Like, I just want everything to be taken care of and I don't want to have agency or choice over my life. The universe will kick you into gear to make a decision. Okay? So important decisions, I feel, are going to be made in that third week. And then we get to the fourth week of March. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. So there's going to be some kind of celebration in this fourth week. And it may just be with yourself. You may be really proud of yourself for the way that you handled a certain situation that used to cause you a lot of problems, and now you've approached it from a different perspective, different lens, and it yields some positive results. So this is a time of really enjoying yourself, connecting with the people that you care about. And again, that fire element is present. I love how we started the month with the fire and we're ending it with the fire. So what needs to be put into the flames? What do you need to release? Can you release it in a joyful way? And what do you need to welcome in and honor and birth that's coming within you or through you? And then we've got 4 days left at the very, very end of March. It's a long month. And I got 6 of water. This little mermaid and her little mer child. And let me look a little closer. Looks like she's going to find pearls. So this is about really finding gifts in hidden places. So as you end the month, there's going to be a special lesson that's given to you, either through your intuition, either through a physical object. Maybe you get a gift. I'm not sure how it's going to manifest for you specifically, but be on the lookout for some hidden treasure at the end of the month. All right. And we also have a full moon at the end of the month on the 28th in Libra. So again, spotlight on relationships, on balance, and also on the home. How balanced do you feel in your home? How supported do you feel in relationships? And that's going to be kind of a theme where you're giving your power away, where you're exerting it, where you're allowing people to support you, where you're giving support. It's all a balance. Let's do a quick recap. So the month starts off, what do you want? Get clear about what you're passionate about and move from that place. As you do so, you will be given opportunities to master your emotions, to go to new places, to see new faces, and to know that no matter what's happening, where you're going, how the vistas change, you can be calm and cool as a cucumber inside, so that you can manifest and create what it is that your heart really desires from a grounded space, not from a fear space. And you can celebrate what comes up, and also celebrate the people in your life. And honor the lesson that comes through, because there's hidden treasure for you at the end of this month. All right, that's what I got for you. I would love to hear from you. Which cards spoke to you? What are you feeling? What are you trying to create this month? Let me know in the comments. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I would love to support you in having healthy, awesome relationships. And of course, that starts with the relationship you have with yourself. This is a month where you really want to go back to self-care and trust that you're exactly where you need to be. And so often I think we get caught up in this thinking like everybody's further along than me, or I should have this by now, and we beat ourselves up. But these cards all suggest that your power comes from within. You can wield it however you want, and you can create from that space of clarity and groundedness and in love, or you can create it from fear and comparison and ego. It's really up to you. We're that powerful. So make a powerful choice. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. And if you would like some more private insight into what's going on in your specific life, definitely book a reading. I will share the link, and I love you all. Have an amazing March.